In today's video, I'm going to show you the best keyword research tool that literally no one is talking about. Plus, I'm going to show you exactly how Google is lying to you. Coming up. What is up? My name is Chris. Welcome to another video. If this is your first time here and you want to make money online, not just a little bit of money, but a lot of money, be sure to hit that subscribe button and tick the bell icon next to it so you don't miss anything. What I am about to show you is a little unnerving, but if you stay with me, I will show you exactly how you can harness its power to make you a ton of money online. So let's get started. All right, guys, now it's time for me to show you how Google is lying to you. So let's just show you exactly what I mean here. So as a search term, we're going to go ahead and type in maybe, let's say, discount baseball gloves. You know, I like to go to baseball gloves for a lot of my different types of examples here. Anyway, so when you search for discount baseball gloves, you see here about 79 million results. That's a lot of results, right? That tells you that Google is pretty saturated with this keyword search term. So a lot of times people would see this and then they will completely shy away from wanting to build a blog post or anything like that that specifically targets discount baseball gloves. Now watch this. We are going to put quotation marks around our keyword here, discount baseball gloves. Now this is an advanced Google search operator that we can use to give us a more specific representation of just how much competition we have on this particular keyword, discount baseball gloves. So when we put in the quotation marks, you see here that the amount goes from 79 million to only 11,300. Now, when you put it in quotation marks, it shows you specifically how many times that group of words in this order appear in Google. So Google will search its entire index for the term discount baseball gloves, not baseball discount gloves or gloves discount baseball. It searches for discount baseball gloves in this particular order, whether it appears in the title of a website or if it's anywhere on the page on a particular website. This is really helpful information, but check out how many results we get here. Remember that we only had 79 million when we were searching without quotation marks. Now it's down to 11,300. That seems a little bit more manageable, right? Well, I'm gonna tell you that even this number is not correct. So we're gonna scroll down to the very bottom and we can see that Google has 8 pages so far. So we're going to click on the last page, page 8, and scroll all the way down to the bottom, and you'll see here that the 8 went away. Now it's just 4. So now we're going to click on the 4, scroll all the way down to the bottom, and now look at this. We are at the end of page 4 and this number up here changed. Now instead of saying 11,000, it says 37. So that here is where I wanted to point out that Google is lying to you when it comes to the amount of search results that it gives you when you place, when you do a particular search online. You're like, so what? What does this mean for us as affiliate marketers? What does that mean for us as bloggers? How can we make money with this particular type of realization that we get here when we're using the quoted search results within Google? Well, this is where it makes a big difference. So at the very last page here, it says, in order to show you the most relevant, that's really key here, the most relevant results, we have omitted some entries very similar to the 38 already displayed. What we really want to know here is this number 38. That number 38 tells us exactly how much the term discount baseball gloves appears in the Google index. So if you were to create a website or a blog post that specifically targeted discount baseball gloves, you are only competing with 38 other websites on the internet. Let that sink in. Discount baseball gloves. If you really think about it, some people will be, well, there must be a million websites out there that talks about discount baseball gloves, but that's not the case. According to Google, in their index, there are only 38 other websites that have this exact phrase in this exact order on Google's index. All right, now hold up. I know exactly what you are asking. How many people actually use quotation marks when they are searching in Google? They typically just take the quotation marks out and they just put in the exact search term. How can that help us in our keyword research when trying to decide what to target a website or a blog post on? And this is where the difference is made. So remember back here, we were on page 4. It had the words, in order to show you the most relevant results. Relevance is one of the biggest factors when it comes to Google ranking pages. Okay, so when doing keyword research, one thing that I like to do is I would look to see exactly what my competition is with the quoted search results for a particular term that I know is being searched for quite often. So I come down here with discount baseball gloves. Only 38 websites, as we discussed earlier, has this competition. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to the first page, and now Google is going to give me the best search results for my particular search, which is the quoted discount baseball gloves. So I'm going to look at this first post right here, and we see here that it's a website that just basically has baseball gloves, prices, reviews. We have some reviews here, reviews there. Reviews are big because people like to read reviews before they actually buy a particular product. So as you could tell, there's not really any writing on this page. There's no one who's personally used each one of these gloves. And if I do want to figure out, people who specifically use these gloves, I'd have to drill down into each one of these reviews here and see what other people have said about it. If the reviews are there, to begin with. This very first one up here, not rated. They don't even have reviews for it, and it's over $200. So anyway, keep that in mind, that this page right here may not specifically serve the search intent of the searcher. Let me repeat that. This page right here probably does not serve the search intent of the person who is searching on Google. So that's the first one. That's the first thing that pops up with our quoted search results. Let's go to the next one. Discount baseball gloves here. And you see we're getting the same thing, but look at this. There's not even, the first thing on here is not baseball gloves. We have hats, we have shoes, baseballs, cleats, bats. So this particular thing right here, a person's going to land here and be like, you know what, I don't want this. And they back up and go back to Google. Let's look at the third one, baseballbargains.com. And discount baseball gloves. So here we are, and it's basically the same thing as the other page, but this one doesn't even give me any reviews on each particular one of these gloves. So your question probably is, where am I going with all of this? What this is telling me as a marketer, what it's telling me as a blogger, is that the keyword discount baseball gloves is not being served correctly, which means there is opportunity for me to create a blog post, create a website, and directly target this keyword. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to go back and we're going to take the quotation marks out of the of our keyword. So discount baseball gloves, and we're going to search again. And you see here we're back at 78 million. And now we have the justballgloves.com, baseballmonkey.com, baseballrampage.com. So let's go ahead and click on this very first one, justbaseballgloves.com. So you see here we have a little more writing here to try to help serve the intent of the searcher in Google, but then it's a whole bunch of baseball gloves here with just prices, and maybe have a few reviews here where we can check out what other people have had to say with the reviews. So let's go back again, and we're going to go to this next result, cheap baseball gloves at baseballmonkey.com. And okay, so again, someone who is looking for baseball gloves, let's go ahead and click out of here. Someone who is looking for baseball gloves, and they come here and they see baseball bats, they see catcher's gear, they see compression wear or hats or gloves. Here's the gloves that you're actually looking for. That's an additional click that they have to make. Some people are going to get lazy, just back up and then keep searching. Let's look at baseballrampage.com. Let's see what this one does. The exact same thing. It's showing us catcher's mitts, it's showing us gloves, and then it's not even any of these particular ones have any kind of reviews on it. So let me ask you this, are you going to go around, are you going to turn around and spend $99 on a random website where you don't even know if this is a good glove or not? Probably not, right? So we're going to go ahead and go back one more, and just for ha-has, we're going to go ahead and jump on this one, baseballexpress.com. And again, nothing really here is giving me any kind of information about what I'm looking for, which is discount baseball gloves and then reviews on discount baseball gloves. So again, this shows opportunity. This is what someone's going to actually be searching for in Google, and this is the results that they're getting. And you can see these aren't very good results for someone who's looking for reviews, for someone who is looking for a good buy, something that they can sink their money into and not feel like they're going to get a crappy product. So now what you can do as a marketer is to create like a top 10 post, getting the best baseball gloves that you can possibly find and make a mini review about each individual one in one long blog post. I would shoot anywhere from at least 2,500 to 3,000 words, maybe even more, that is going to serve the searcher's intent, because you're going to present them with gloves and reviews on those gloves all in one place. And that's where you're going to separate yourself from everyone else that has these particular websites on the internet. Now, that doesn't mean that if you write that blog post, you're going to immediately rank #1. Google is slow and Google is going to take its time. But if you were to do that, eventually your website is going to slowly creep to the very top, because your page is the best representation of what the searcher's intent is, which is finding glove reviews and finding good prices on those glove reviews. So just to reiterate, what we did here is we looked for our search term discount baseball gloves. We realized that we had 77 million results. We went ahead and put that keyword in quotation marks, searched again, saw it went to 11,000, scrolled to the bottom, jumped to the very last page, and you see here it shows 70, but we're going to jump to the actual last page, page 4, to the very bottom, and see here that our actual competition is actually 38. Then let's jump to the first page and look through a few of the results in the front just to see what is ranking for this particular quoted search result. Then after you've done that, take the quoted search result out. Now we're searching for the direct keyword without quotes. And then you're going to take a look at the first few that are ranking for that particular keyword now, and see if you can produce something that is better, something that is bigger, something that is relevant and serves the searcher's intent. And that's where you are going to be able to fit in, because you are going to be more relevant than a baseballsavings.com, than a baseballmonkey.com. You'll even be more relevant than big stores like Dick's Sporting Goods or Cheap Bats or cheapbats.com or ballglovewarehouse.com. You're going to be more relevant than these places, which means people are going to click on your result. People are going to stay on your website longer, and your site's going to slowly creep toward the top. This is a very advanced thing to know about SEO, but it really can give you a leg up in nearly any niche on the internet if you know how to serve the searcher's intent. Now, doing all of this, what we just kind of went through, is time consuming. It takes a ton of time to put in each one of these results, drill down to the last page. You know, we just kind of went through it. But there is a tool that I've been using that's called Jaxi. Now, this is the keyword research tool that literally no one is talking about. Everyone's talking about Ahrefs. Everyone's talking about SEMrush. No one is talking about Jaxi. And that's what this is right here. Now, I have an enterprise membership here at Jaxi. In fact, if you want to check it out, be sure to go check out the link down in the description. It is an affiliate link, so it would help the channel out a lot if you were to use it. So what makes Jaxi so different? So all of the stuff that we just went through about how I normally do keyword research on a particular keyword term is done for you with Jaxi. So I'm going to go ahead and type in discount baseball gloves. That's my keyword. And then it tells me the average search per month on this particular keyword, which is 196 searches. The traffic I could look to get if I were to be able to rank on the first page for this particular keyword term. Now, the QSR, or what we were talking about earlier, the quoted search results. This tells me the true competition of this particular keyword. And you see, remember the number we saw was 38, and look at that number 38 right here. Then we have the KQI. This is basically the keyword quality indicator. It gives us a green, yellow, or red marking here, whether or not this keyword would be something that's worth targeting. And then we have SEO. Now, SEO is is a number between 1 and 100. The higher the number, the better, because it tells us that we have a really good chance at ranking for a particular keyword if we were to target it as best we can. So a specific page can literally rank for hundreds of different keywords, not just the one that you are targeting. And then what happens is, as your website builds authority, it makes it a lot easier to target specific types of keywords that may be a little bit more competitive, and you'll be able to rank for those as well. So as you can see, everything that we just did with the research for discount baseball gloves is done for us within seconds using Jaxi. So Jaxi definitely is one of the best keyword research tools that literally no one is talking about on the internet, but I'm bringing it to you guys because it's one of the tools that I use to literally build almost every one of my websites, and I want you guys to take advantage of it too. So again, I will put a link down in the description. You can visit benjisdad.com/keyword tool. That's benjisdad.com/keyword tool. So go ahead and check it out, and now let's jump back into the big screen. So now that you've got your low competition keywords that are going to make you a ton of money online, you need a way to implement them onto your website. And the best way to do that is through blogging. So to help you out on that, I do have a free training over at benjisdad.com. That's benjisdad.com. There is a free video series that I've put together just for you to show you exactly step by step how you can build your own blogging website online and be able to utilize these great, beautiful, savory keywords and get the most traffic to your site and the most money. So be sure to go check it out over at benjisdad.com. Making money online is easy if you use the right tools. In fact, you can replace your entire income from it just by making sure that you implement stuff the correct way. In fact, I show you exactly how you can replace your income in this video right there, where it shows you how you can make $150 per day from the beauty of running a blog. So be sure to go check out the video in the corner. So what has been your experience with keyword research tools? Do they work? Do they not work? Be sure to let me know down in the comments, and I'm sure to respond to every single comment. So if you want to make money online, not just a little bit of money, but a lot of money, be sure to hit that subscribe button that should pop up about right there. Check out the latest video on the channel, which should be about right there, and I will catch you all later.